Happy College and Career Wednesday, Showalter Vikings. It's Miss Fachamba. I'm coming to you from my dining room this week. This week we're going to talk about financial aid vocabulary. It's really important for you to start learning the different terminology. We'll go into more depth about financial aid as the years go on, but first I just want to introduce you to some words. There's two ways that you qualify and colleges use to determine your financial aid. The first is FAFSA, which stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. The key word here is free. The other application that you can use to determine your financial aid is WASFA. It's the Washington State Application for Financial Aid. The big difference between the two is this is a federal application and this is a state-only application. If you have a social security number, you may use this one. If you do not, you can apply for WASFA. Alrighty, now let's get to the good stuff. The first things that you can qualify for through the applications is grants. There are two grants basically. There's other small grants that you can apply for. However, these are the two main ones. The first one is the one that you qualify through FAFSA, which is a Pell Grant. That is financial aid from the federal government that does not need to be paid back. The maximum Pell Grant is generally $5,500, so you can get anywhere from $1,000 up to $5,500. The second one we'll talk about is the Washington College Grant. That is financial aid that's granted by Washington State that does not need to be paid back. Both of these is free money from federal or state government. The type of awards vary for the Washington College Grant depending on the institution. For example, at the University of Washington, you can receive up to $10,748, Western up to $7,180, and Highline College $3,694. Moving on, we will talk about scholarships. Scholarships is also free money that you receive. This is money that private organizations or even universities will provide to you. For example, some private organizations might be the Rotary Club or Chamber of Commerce's. It is also money that does not need to be paid back. Some examples of scholarships would be academic or merit scholarships. So if you have high grades, this would be something that you could apply for. There's also talent scholarships. For example, if you're into music or photography or dance, etc., that would be something you can apply for. If you're really involved in your community and you volunteer a lot of your time, there's a lot of scholarships for people that give their time to the community. Also, athletic scholarships. So for example, if maybe you played club soccer all of your life, your club may offer scholarships to people that played for them. All right. Another opportunity that you can qualify through your FAFSA or WASFA is work study. Basically what work study is it allows you to earn money to pay for school by working part-time on campus. It also gives you priority over some of the jobs on campus. Finally, loans. I know loans can be pretty scary because it's money that you're borrowing that you have to pay back, but through the federal government, they have a couple kinds of loans that are actually not as terrifying as maybe a private loan. The reason they're not as scary is because they have a lower interest rate. None of them are double-digit interest rate like you might find on a credit card where those are averaging 24%. These are anywhere between 3 and 8%. The first one is a direct subsidized loan. That helps cover the cost of college for students who have a financial need. So for example, if you receive free and reduced lunch, this would be a loan that you would likely qualify for. The next one is a direct unsubsidized loan. That is available to any students. It doesn't matter their financial need. So any kind of student can qualify for that. The final is a direct plus loan. Those are available to parents and students. Eligibility is not based on financial need, but it does require a credit check. So these are the kinds of loans that you are eligible for. Obviously, over the next few years, we'll go into more detail about financial aid, but I thought it was important for you to start learning some of the vocabulary that goes into financial aid. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me at any time or send me a message on Instagram. Anyways, have a great week, Showalter Vikings, and see you next week.
Your phone's frozen.
What do you mean?